Hey everybody, welcome back to Fairville Plays Monster Train. Yo, we unlocked the Stygian Guard on the last episode. Okay, draft the support of the Ancient Guard of the Stygian Sea. Mystical sirens and ancient totems work together to eradicate the winged from hell. You know what, dude? Ally with the Stygian Guard and the Titan they protect. Let's do a Stygian Guard main and hit me with the Hellhorn. And also we have Covenant rank 1. Enemies are stronger. Add additional random cards to your starting deck. Okay. So we got to deal with a little bit more HP, maybe a little bit higher of attack from the enemies, but we start with cards, which is pretty cool. So let's do a Stygian Hellhorn. Let's try to learn how this works. Okay, dude, already we got new stuff. Devour my spells. Whatever, dude. Offering. Deal 5 damage to enemy units and apply Frostbite. Okay, what in God's name does offering mean? If discarded before the end of your turn, it will be played instead. Okay, and Frostbite. Unit takes 1 damage per stag at the end of turn, decreases every turn. Okay, so it's poison from Slay the Spire. Okay. Incant. Oh my god. Triggers when you cast a spell on this floor. Oh, this is a unit. Damage is dealt to armor before. Incant applies armor 1 to friendly unit. Okay. And then Fortify. Apply armor. We get all this. We don't have to choose. Dude, we get 2 of these, 1 of these. Okay. So I hate to say it because this is, this guy's going to eat our spells. Can only be played once per battle. Consume. I think this is what we fought in the last episode too. So he'll consume the first spell that we play. Maybe we want to do a spell deck. Incant abilities trigger an additional time. Alright. Look, it's a new mechanic. We have no idea how to actually use it. So of course, let's just build our whole deck around it. Sweep. Strike. Applies spell weakness 1. He is so freaking tiny, dude. Look at my boy down there. Dude, he's an axolotl. We got one in the tank back there. Okay, this man's name from now on is Sir Lancelotl. I don't care what anybody says. Thesis Titanbane is also pretty good, but it doesn't matter. Okay, damage spells cost on this floor -1. Yo, he has no HP though. What's sweep? Attack all enemy units. Strike applies 1 weakness to the attacked unit. Spell weakness. The next time the unit is hit by a damage spell, it takes that much damage again for each stack of spell weakness. I don't really know what any of this means. So if this guy hits an enemy, it applies spell weakness. So does that mean if I hit him with a fireball, they get hit by the fireball twice? Because that seems pretty good. Okay. So I mean, we're dealing with basically 17 new mechanics right off the start. Whatever. Okay, Sarah. I will do this for a unit draft. Absolutely. I don't think it's possible to actually lose on the first combat, even if you just let everything get up to the pyre anyway, so... Alright, they're doing 9 damage each, huh? It's a bit much. Alright, so I think absolutely we're going to play our boy up here. So we just need to learn new mechanics, that's all. He doesn't have much of anything, so I think a Train Steward in front is absolutely how you want to play it. And honestly, dude, the Guardian Stone does not take up anything at all, so you might want to pop him in the back. Okay, so Incant, when you play a spell on this floor. Strike applies weakness when he hits. Okay, we got it. But he does 5 to everything, which is pretty good. Deal 6 damage to the front enemy unit. I mean, sure. I guess those are our fireballs now instead. Deal 5 damage to enemy units and apply Frostbite. Titan's Blood. Titan's Tooth. Dude, 3 energy? We might want to try to reduce the cost of that. This is bad, because these guys are going to cost quite a bit of damage. You got to kill at least 1. You absolutely need some armor, otherwise we're screwed. Right. And I hate saying this, but Collector's going to get away. So this is going to be one of those, like, either we're going to do really well, or everything is going to go wrong very quickly. We got to find a way to buff this dude up, because that's just incredible. I think we just try to keep up with them. Torch him down when you can. What does our deck look like? We have no healing. Ah, the healing came from the plant people, and the fireballs came from the fire demons. I understand now. Okay. So we have no healing. That's not a bad thing. What do you do, 4 damage? I'm just gonna, like, take care of these guys real quick. So it's not a bad thing that we don't have any healing. I mean, because technically we're not dealing with units that need healing as like a major mechanic, right? So as far as I'm concerned, we have a pretty heavy, yeah, this makes sense. we have a pretty heavy damage dealing deck that's focused around spells. You're only doing 45 damage, huh? Yeah, but what if I do this? 70 is pretty good. What if I do this? Still 70? Okay. Alright, well, you know what? We're just gonna have to deal with that, I'm afraid. But that's fine. That's fine, dude. You have no attack, but I promise you we're gonna buff you up a little bit. You're gonna get a little something. I'm not gonna leave you behind. So, even though we are dealing with a boss that destroys spells... Hated that. Even though we're dealing with a boss that primarily destroys spells, I think we still have to make a spell deck. I hate to say it. Okay, we got new cards, baby. Deal 25 damage to the front enemy unit. Discard a card at random. I don't like that. Hate to say it, don't like that. Deal 25 damage to the front enemy unit twice. Like, just for free? It's 2 mana, that's nothing. Yeah, okay. That's not even like a consume or anything. But with that being said, I will take a consume. We need armor. Ice, Silophyte. Having a sweeping ability, applies spell weakness. We need some defense, and I honestly think the Steelworker is good for defense. Every turn he resolves, he gets 5 armor, so you pop him up in the top, and by the time anything gets up there, he's got like 20 armor ready to go. Now, 20 armor isn't that much, if we're being fair, but still. Yeah, dude, absolutely. I think we need to forge. And actually, before we forge anything, let's leave. We could come back. Let's get a new unit, too. Siren of the Sea or the Ice Celophyte. Incant +1. What is Incant? Okay. Siren of the Sea gets 1 attack, 1 HP every time you use a spell. I mean, she works pretty good with the champion. Let's go for it. It's a cheap unit. Maybe we can make something work here. Upgrading a unit with Quick is, like, pretty good, but who would you want to have Quick? Like, honestly, none of them. Like, straight up, it's not that good. But upgrading a unit with Attack is also really good. We can actually make this guy into a damaging unit, but honestly, that just seems stupid. I think you max out the Steelworker, and you just basically use him as a wall, because we're not going to have big boy wall boys. Sorry, our chonky boys like we're going to have with the Awoken. We're basically dealing with high damage dealing units that pretty much die in 1 hit. So it's not, maybe not the best synergy of clans here, but that's fine. Alright, High Priestess of the Light. I'm absolutely not going to do... Yeah, non-boss enters with 3 spikes. You know, considering most of my stuff has 3 HP anyway, I don't think that's really something that we can deal with. Okay. So here's what you do. 3rd floor becomes the central hub. This dude's got 40 HP and he's going to gain armor every turn. Honestly, because I like you, we're just going to incant, yep, and keep it going. Maybe like a little bit more capacity on these floors would be good too. And you know what? Have a train steward. Okay. So we're in the early game. What does this mean? I've learned this as I've developed my ability to play this game. Oh yeah, 1 more capacity here to get a Guardian Stone back there would be like absolutely beautiful, dude. If discarded before the end of the turn. So we should find ways to discard these cards, dude. First of all, I want the money. Straight up, need the money. Secondarily, Guardian Stone, and then we could incant a couple times. Like, I don't know, man. I mean, I really don't want to put too much work into, like, basically a train steward. Not that I have anything against them. It's just, hey, I'll have you know some of my best friends are train stewards. It's just that they're useless. So I don't really care. 25 damage to the front. So this does 50 damage. That's ridiculous. Alright. Kill you, because we want the incant. Kill you, because we want the incant. Look at that. Already I'm learning how to do this. And sure, have another train steward. So, in the last episode, when we won, by the way, I want to point that out, because I will never let that go. We don't have damage. Like, our tank is technically our best source of damage right now. Okay, well I could see how that adds up pretty quickly, I'll be honest with you. As opposed to the last run where, like, playing spells gave us HP. Excuse me. Now it's like playing spells are giving us passive benefits. And I honestly think it's pretty good. Like, it's not bad. You're gonna kill everyone here, huh? Really not a fan of that. These guys up here have to start putting in work. Also, I'm realizing that our champion should not be on the final floor because you definitely want him on the first or second. Otherwise, there's no point in playing him. So, not a huge fan of that. But you're dead anyway, so like, what does it matter? Just because I'm petty, I want to use my helical crystals to do 50 damage to you. Dude, it counts as a double incant on her. That's pretty good. I'm seeing the synergies within this deck. I want to make that clear. Am I smart enough to use them? That's a whole nother question. Deal 3 damage, apply 8 frostbite, which we know is poison. Okay. Transfer all frostbite on this floor to a unit, then double the amount of frostbite. I don't think we have a frostbite. We're looking for incant. Offering. Yo, it's Mjolnir. Deal 60 damage to the front enemy unit and push it to the back. For 3 damage, dude, honestly, give me the flash freeze. It's cheap and it does work, and we're just looking for spells at this point. And I hate saying it, but like, I think we do, like, if we're doing a spell deck, we do a spell deck. We just go all in. We understand that the boss is going to hard counter us, but I mean, you know, what do you want? So what do I want here? Unit and duplicate any card except your champion. You know what? Let's try that. Give me a good... Yo, Demon Fiend. 50-50 for 4. We won't be able to play him unless we get more energy capacity, which we can get as long as we beat Daedalus, assuming Daedalus is the boss. Whoa, baby. Throw something in. You get 5 copies of a card. I mean, how much do I want to ruin this deck? That's the question. Because right now, the only thing that makes sense to... I mean, you could, like, duplicate armor 5 times, but, like, I'm not a little baby. I hate saying this, but I honestly think we duplicate our chonky steelworker. We're gonna get 6 of them. That all have resolve and armor gain, as well as 40 HP and 20 attack. Like, is it good? No, I think this was a horrible idea. But... in a way, our deck is better, and now we don't have to worry too much about having spells. Okay, duplicate any card except your champion. I'm not going to duplicate another Steelworker, okay? I have a little bit of, you know, some capacity in my brain, but I will duplicate a Rage Serum. Giving ourselves a little bit more spells to play around with, I think, is a right way to go, and it is Daedalus with double barrel constructive explosives. Dude, you're going to hit me for 10 damage every time I can't manage to deal with one of your friggin' bombs? I do not like that. Hold on, hydration time, baby. Okay. Daedalus, this is how you deal with him. It's very simple. First of all, second floor build. Get the champion up there. Deal 3 damage, apply... You know what? I guess... I mean, sure, why not? Just kill one of these dudes. They're gonna hit you for, like, quite a bit. You need to remember that. But you never want to build up on the first floor when it comes to fighting Daedalus. My phone is ringing, by the way. It's been a while since I've had a phone ring. I'll be straight up real with you. Okay, absolutely, you want to have these two together. Now it's just like a buff station, baby. Give him the armor. Hit him with a little bit of that. A razzle-dazzle. If I put a train steward there, it will be killed by the explosion. We're not going to deal with that, dude. We're just going to keep going. I've learned something, you know, in my time playing Slay the Spire and in my time playing this game. Oh, God. Well, how many of these can we put? If we get more capacity, we could have 3 of these dudes in one sitting. That's pretty good. Plus, sure, you get, I guess, one of those. Alright. So this is going to hurt, but because he's such an OG, it's not going to bother him at all. What's our weakness right now? I'm sorry, as I was saying, you know, Slay the Spire taught me quite a bit when it comes to the world of being a pro gamer. Yeah, I don't know why, but I always feel like you want to buff up your top row above everything else, and then you just kind of deal with everything as they come. But in Slay the Spire, you're taught to, you know, handle things one at a time. In this game, you got to look like 17,000 turns into the future, and I know that's not necessarily true for Slay the Spire. I understand that. Why did they all move at once? Oh, because they have haste, dude. This room has reached the unit limit on one of its sides. For that side, effects like ascend and descend will fail. If the enemy side is full, enemies moving up to the train will bypass the room. Are you kidding me? So they have so many boys up here that everyone here could just go right up? Alright, well, Frozen Lance. Frozen Lance. Have to get rid of that thing, because that's just gonna, like, murder us. Okay, and in a way, this is still fine. We're gonna get some more pyre damage. That's okay. But I'm seeing the weakness in this deck right now, and the weakness is, like, we have nothing that does damage. If we're dealing with a boss that has, like, thousands upon thousands of HP, I don't see how we could beat it. This dude with, like, 400 is, like, still, like, kind of annoying. Everyone here is fine. You're good. You know what? Titan's Blood, baby. Have fun. Spell weakness has been applied. The Titan's Blood puts in spell weakness, dude. You fool. Why do you not know this? That's fine. Hit me. I don't care. Were you going to hit my pyre for 1? Whatever. I don't care about you. I've never cared about you. Fortify. 240. Okay. Frozen Lance. It's not 270. Somehow that made a difference. I'm happy for it. Let's go. Okay, our boys up in the top are going to be resolved. Maybe from, like, the Hellhorned side, we want to go into, like, damage increasing abilities. I don't know. I really, like, have no idea what the Stygian Guard even offers, and the fact that I've been able to put together a somewhat competent deck based on new mechanics that I'm learning for the first time, you got to admit, it's pretty impressive. Like, come on. I mean, like, I'm not here to brag or anything, but your boy has been doing some pretty galaxy brain level plays the last couple of videos, okay? Spike of the Stygian. Consume, apply sap. What in God's name is sap? -2 attack. Oh, so it's the opposite of rage. I like that. You know what? Yeah. Now, I hate to say this because we're gonna... Oh, what are you, dude? Consumer of crowns. 10 energy. Costs -3 for every imp in play. I mean, we can't take it. I straight up. Yes, it's a 100 damage dealing unit, but... can't be done. I think you want to take maybe the Deranged Brute. Rage on friendly units adds an additional +2 attack per stack. That seems pretty good. The other guy, if we had an imp deck, absolutely. So I do need capacity. I took the wrong one. I should have taken energy. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. We could upgrade our boy. We could upgrade our boy. We could upgrade the boys. Okay, artifacts. I like artifacts. Give them. 50% chance to apply Daze or Rage does not decay. I think you want the Rage just because we're kind of going for a Rage deck, kind of subconsciously, I hate to say, but... apply Spell Weakness 2. So now every spell is hit multiple times. This dude should be on the first floor. I'm understanding that now. What in God's name are you? I like units that have so much stuff that you need to pause and read it, but honestly, we're just going to go into this strike spell weakness thing, and hopefully, eventually, I'll be able to actually build something that makes use of it. That's my plan, straight up. I'm not expecting a win, by the way. Not against, like, first of all, we're on Covenant 1. I almost called it Ascension. Secondarily, I'm playing with, like, cards that I got no idea what's going on. Like, this wasn't in the demo, baby. I love the Praise the Sun, boys. I'm so mad, but it's okay. We could reduce his cost, which I think is probably better than increase. I don't know, man. Capacity is pretty good, but it's okay. We screwed up. No worries. Don't worry about it, dude. Have some rage, baby. Have a little Martin Torchese. I'm so funny. And I really hope we get some units on the next floor. Turn. That's the word we're looking for. Yeah, this is great. Double up on the Steelworkers. Dude, we're going in hard on this, and there's really nothing I can do about it. You're going to take 20 damage. You're going to live. We can actually, like, put a Train Steward here, which is not enough to kill it, but, I mean, you know, really, I just wanted the Collector. Okay. So, we kind of have, like, an autopilot deck right now. Is it a good idea to have this many units? No, it's not. I mean, I guess, like, if they die, we could pop back a new one, but, I mean, like, I don't know, man. You're dead. You're dead. Thank you. I still want to do the Spike of the Stygian. Apply Sap and Frostbite. Wait, no. You don't want to use that on your own characters. You want to use it on these guys, you fool. Okay, that was almost a very dangerous mistake that could have been made, but wasn't made because I'm a genius, so... Dude, straight up. Give me some Deranged Brutes. Give me a Flash Freeze. Sure. I mean, that was completely useless and it was consumed, so it's gonna take me a while, and this is why I'm, like, really looking forward to this game. Exclusively because we're gonna be able to do so much stuff, and, like, it's just a constant learning curve, and, dude, if there's one thing I really like, it's a constant learning curve, baby. Look at this amazing combo right here. We really want to keep Shark Girl and Lava Boy with, like, the, you know, the Axolotl Prince there. Sorry, as I said earlier in the episode, Sir Lancelotl, Devourer of Angel Kind. But this is still working. This is how I learned to play deck builders. I do stupid shit, and then as soon as that's what we call a full entourage, baby. Basically, I do stupid shit, and the more stupid shit that I do, it's you know, it's a learning process, obviously. You're gonna die, huh? Might as well get that to roll over to you, and now you're dead either way. But I only do stupid shit once. Once I've learned that that stupid shit does not work, I don't do it again. Until eventually we find a small subsect of stupid shit to do. I do think that you fortify the top. Straight up, because now you're at 13. If we could give her multi-strike, that'd be good. But eventually your animal brain learns what stupid shit is acceptable and what isn't. Therefore, you're gonna get in trouble with the YouTube algorithm. It's okay, don't worry, don't worry. I've built up a nice, generous reservoir of being able to swear in my YouTube videos. And I'm basically cashing them in all on this one episode. So this guy's dead. We got this. Current ring, the waxen arches, easy. I'm interested in seeing what the other Covenant ranks are. I think if we could continue to play with such brisk aplomb and also the ability to just read the room and like absolutely demolish everything, we're good. Take your time, dude. Take your time. Okay. There's no way Guy Fieri over here is going to be making it past this room, so I'm just going to like Titan's Tooth him and... Dude, that killed him somehow. I don't even know... Oh, because of the multi-strike! Dude, it's so good! First of all, I don't even know what this is, but I'm taking it. Mollusk Mage? +7 magic power on this floor. Oh my god, dude. Wait, it's a mage? It's not a unit. No, it is a unit. It is a mage. Never mind, I'm dumb. Just ignore me. Oh, so maybe it's like the Stygian Guard's version of an imp. Apply sap. Deal 1 damage to a random enemy unit 5 times. It doesn't seem good, straight up. Like, I'm taking the Mollusk Mage. Are you kidding? Look at that thing. It's adorable. And I would, like, move a unit to the front and apply 10 armor. Sacrifice imp doesn't do anything. I think the Spike of the Hellhorn is what we take, but also I'm worried about our deck because it's super chonky, dude. 32 cards is a lot. So I think we go here. I know that we're missing the artifact shot, but we're getting an artifact either way. Apply Daze 3 to enemy units that are moved between floors. Can't do it. When you play your 3rd card of this turn, draw 2. It's not good, but I mean, it's what we have now. Let's upgrade. Upgrade a unit with +1 capacity. No, I want less capacity. We get 1 reroll. We have so much money. Let's just do it. So, first of all, I mean, that would be great, but I can't do it. This thing becomes a monster. Like, straight up. I think this is the one we want to upgrade. It's going to have 3 capacity, which is going to kind of screw us over a little bit. But remember, it's just going to get stronger the more we play. So, a 50 HP unit is nothing to sneeze at, especially during this pandemic time. Really, you shouldn't be sneezing at anything, like, straight up. I mean, that's kind of messed up that you're even thinking about that, but whatever. I mean, we could also make her 30 attack base, which is also pretty good. I mean, you know, and then also upgrade a unit to have more HP. I kind of like having you alive for longer. You know what? Let's reroll. Upgrade a unit with quick. Dude, you didn't give me the reduce the energy cost, man. What do you want to have quick? I mean, it'd be nice. Maybe quick rage? It's only 10. Honestly, I don't think any of our units deserve to have that. And I know you're going to sound... I know it's going to be stupid, but I think we just upgrade some of our boys. Give them a good base, and then also in the future... You know what? Screw it. Somebody gets quick. Who gets quick? I don't care. You know what? You have quick. That gives me more motivation to actually be able to play you. And also, I'm going to purge cards. Why? Because I have no respect for the Train Stewards, and also we have way too many units in this deck. Like, straight up, it's kind of ridiculous. I kind of regret some of my choices, but you know what? Live free and die hard, baby. You never know when it's going to be your time to go. You never shine if you don't go. Hey, now you're an all-star. Get your game on. Play Hell Train. Not Hell Train. Monster Train. Probably couldn't call it Hell Train. I don't know, man. Probably something to do with the whole naming convention. Whatever. Okay, first of all, hydration. Secondarily, Stealth 1. Not a target in combat for the next turn. Alright, so I can't hit you. I get it. Whatever. I don't care if I can't hit you. Because you know what I can do? I could put down 2 Steelworkers and Sir Lancelotl, and the relic allows me to get more cards, which doesn't really work or anything. You'll gain +3 next turn. Can someone explain to me why I get +3 next turn? Like, I straight up have no idea why I get... Oh, maybe that's just... Right, never mind, I'm done. Ignore me, don't worry about it. Have some rage. Have a Flash Freeze, which I guess kills you for some reason. Yeah, dude, Flash Freeze is great. Like, honestly, 8 poison damage, which I know it's not poison, it's freezing, whatever. But at the same time, 8 poison damage is, like, pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could get a Steelworker and a Siren of the Sea up here, and that's pretty much it, unfortunately. And honestly, dude, you're doing 5 damage? Sure. Let's get our Brute down there. I'm okay with this. I really can't afford to make a mistake and take more capacity. Even though the capacity is working out for us, we really need more energy gain unless we could, like, get this boy down. Okay, so you could all hit me, but I can't hit you. Great. Love to see it. Really think that's a fair thing, unless I use spells, in which case, I mean, we're gonna get an armor boy up there. This is going well. It's not worth it. So, like, let's save our Spike of the Stygian. Stygian. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. This is a word that I've never actually said out loud. I've heard it before, you know, in Dante's Alighieri, the Inferno, classic literature, you know, the Stygian Sea, I believe that's what runs through the river Styx. Actually, I might be wrong about that. That might, in fact, just be the river Styx, and I'm a fool, but I mean, you know, what am I, like a classically trained literaturist? You know what? You're gonna hit for 5? I really don't want you to hit the pyre. So let's do that instead. Yeah, I think that was the right thing to do. And just let's keep buffing her up, dude. And let's put another boy down there. Why not? We are stacked up to the brim, dude. If you're ever given the option to duplicate 5 of a basic unit, just do it. Just do it. I really want to play the Mollusk Mage. Yeah. Probably should have put it up there now that I think about it, but you know what? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Have some rage. Kill this dude. You're dead, which is perfect to see. Yeah, we got the boss. Okay. So, I'm thinking about what else we need. I would love, like, just another unit that's actually decent. Yes! Suffer! We reduce the boss to not being able to do damage. The only reason we're going to lose on this floor is because these boys here cannot be targeted. That's fine. Also, I guess you're back to normal, huh? Okay, so I guess in a way, it's not as good as I thought it was, but still you have to admit that was a pretty good play. You dead on this floor, right? You're not even close to being dead on this floor. Oh my god, okay, you have to go. 172 is better. I mean, you might as well use that because you can't save it. You're gonna die because you have sweep, which is great. But this is what you want. He has to be first or second floor because he's gonna apply Spell Weakness 2 to every single one of these boys, so by the time they get up to the 3rd floor, a simple spell. If we could get another, like, I know Glimmer's not available to us, but if we could get, like, a similar card that's, like, 22 damage to Glimmer, and then, like, also have it trigger, 10 times, that's pretty good. So if we do this, it does 66 damage for 1 card. That's pretty good, and that's, like, a basic card. Like, I'm pretty happy with how everything's working out here. Spell Weakness, I think, is my new favorite thing in the world. Now, are we smart enough to actually make use of it properly to beat this boss? You know, the final boss? I don't know. That'll be a question for, like, you know, future Fairville. I'll answer it in about, you know, maybe another 20 minutes. Apply 2 Spell Weakness to enemy units. To all enemy units. That's pretty good. Spells only affect 1 floor. Okay, so you use it before you use your spells. I mean, it's not bad. I think we take it. Urchin Spines? Yeah, grab it. Okay. Deals 5 damage, applies armor. I mean, an imp... I think we skip. Nothing here is good. I mean, and yes, the battering ram is probably what I wanted to take, and I really should have, and now that I think about it, it might have been a mistake, and oopsie daisy, but you know what? Our pyre health is great, but I would love to upgrade... I'd love to upgrade spells, now that I think about it. Let's go to the Concealed Caverns. We're gonna miss out on some gold, but I mean, we've been able to buy everything we've wanted to buy so far. Hello, oh my god, who are you? Historian makes his way towards a train in his unusual carriage. Hellborn, how fortunate how fortunate am I that our travels have finally crossed paths. I'm recording the events of Armageddon for posterity. Possibly futile, I know, but I shall make a fortune if you do somehow succeed. So how will you characterize yourself? Honest, aggressive, or stealthy? Gift of Fortitude. Purge and gain 30 golds per energy. Your pyre gets +1 attack for every 10 gold you have. That's actually pretty good. Deal 2 damage to an enemy unit. If you kill it, you get 50 gold. You know what? I mean, I'm about to spend all of our money, but sure, let's get Heaven's Gold. A little bit more damage on the pyre it adds up pretty fast. So I'm kind of okay with that. Especially since I still really don't know how we're gonna deal with this whole, you know, boss situation. No. Hold on. Let's upgrade stuff first before we make any decisions. Upgrade a spell to remove, consume, and cost +1. How does this work? So it's X -1. So does that mean that if I apply 3 energy to this, it'll have 2 effects? But will it take all 3? I have no idea. And you know what, straight up, honestly, I'm not here to do this math right now because I'm not a freaking nerd, so like, I'm not gonna sit here and do this. 50 damage for 1 is pretty good, I'll be honest with you, so let's upgrade that. And also, I mean, like, if we could turn it into 35, that's 70 damage for 1, plus if we get spell weakness, that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. And I think we leave. We could purge. But honestly, I'm just going to go here. And as much as I love Train Stewards, and you could quote me on that, we're just going to completely abolish them from our deck. Because I hate them. And there's no use for them. Honestly, like, I mean, I could sit here and be like, oh, Train Stewards, you know, they have a place. Yeah, their place is to soak up 1 hit and then die immediately while, like, your real units actually do something for you, okay? Sorry. Okay. This dude, not too bad. You just got to take out the angels. And with spell damage, it's pretty good. So this is like a perfect setup right here. Steelworker, Thesis Titanbane, a.k.a. Sir Lancelotl. You're going to hit me for 5. I don't care, dude. Really don't care. Doesn't matter to me. Let's get you some rage. Let's get you fortified. Apply 2 spell weakness, huh? What if I just do this? I know they're going to lose a spell weakness as they go up. Or maybe they lose it at the end of the turn. I actually have no idea, but that's something we should probably figure out, like, pretty soon. Yo, apply the spell weakness to the boss early, baby. Oh, the spell weakness doesn't go away. It just sits there, dude. Okay, start on the 2nd floor. Excuse me. Let's get rid of that. I don't want pyre damage. Frozen Lance. I mean, might as well do double damage to you, and we get more cards. Thank you very much. Fortify. This is now our main floor. So, how do we want to do this? I mean, definitely we want to build up a 3rd floor, and we want to make sure that, like, basically Sir Lancelotl lives as long as humanly possible. To put as many spell weaknesses on the bosses as possible, and then after that... You know what? Sure. No. We'll have Steelworkers down here. This is a lot of damage I'm about to take. I really probably should have been paying attention to that. That's a bit much. Not a fan of that. Really hate that, but this is fine too. Okay. So this is our plan. Pray to God that we can have like our 75 dealing damage card and like get this dude like 17 stacks of spell weakness. That's it. That's the game, dude. Magic power. I mean, be nice to have it here, but we don't have the capacity, unfortunately. I think you could use a little bit of extra DPS up here, so we'll pop this dude up there. Gotta get rid of that, unfortunately. Things are dying. You gotta get rid of these dudes before they just completely ruin you. And I really need to make sure I click the freaking energy button this time. Look at that, dude. 4 spell weakness. I mean, if the cards line up, we can do some decent damage to him right now. The cards are not lining up, that's fine. You're dead, you're taking 20 damage, huh? I still think this is the one that you want to buff up. She should be on the 3rd floor. That might have been a mistake, but that's fine, dude. I hate doing this, but we gotta get rid of it. It's too dangerous. Yo, to the front enemy, no! I mean, if there was a way to kill you, then we could actually do like a ridiculous amount of damage to the boss, but it's not in the stars, and I'm not gonna waste it, even though it's not a consume, so there was no reason not to, and still do more damage to the boss. Okay, well, when you put it that way, I might have made a mistake, but you know what? Get off my back, okay? I've learned like 17 new mechanics in the past, like, video. You're not dead yet, and for that, I really respect you. But honestly, I hate to say it, but you two are kind of, you know... I don't really care what happens to you two. I know, I'm sorry. Kill you? Kill you? Ah, okay, well, now I care what happens down here. Yo, check this out. Pop down the mollusk. Kill you. I'm a genius, dude! Buff you. You're up to 46 freaking damage, dude. Excuse me. Okay, I need a little bit of hydration. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. 89 HP on the pyre is still good. That's totally dealable. Oh, dude. God, just get rid of them. Just get rid of them. Yeah, sorry, that's my turn. And straight up, that's fine. Okay. We should be having to deal with the boss right now. Final wave. You do 20 damage, huh? You hit him. Beautiful, beautiful, dude. I just got an achievement for doing 120 damage with a single spell card. Beautiful, love it. Welcome to the friggin' family. Okay, so this is good. Honestly, you might as well hit him with some frostbite. Might as well just purge a little bit. Fortify to maybe bump up the damage. I honestly don't know if it did, but this is good. We're going to be able to do a lot of spell weakness to the boss on the second floor, and then hopefully just finish it off on the third, if it lives. I think we're fine. Also, hey game devs, can you add in a speed past Ultra? Like maybe just like skip combat and just apply numbers? Like, you know, not to be greedy or anything like that, but you know what? Hit me for 5. No, let's be smart. It's dead anyway. There's no reason not to like save as much HP as possible, because we are gonna have to heal. Okay, so we know that we can deal with a boss that has, like, what was it, like 1,000 HP? That's good to know. It's not great, but it's good to know. Just because I'm petty, I'm gonna do it. There's something about knowing that you're gonna beat the boss, but still make your unit stronger anyway to spite them. It's like a nice feeling of pride and accomplishment. Consume, draw your hand, discard your hand, sorry, draw 5. Jesus. Reinforce, I think, is good. Especially if we could get it to cost less. Okay. Energy per turn. Thank you. I picked the wrong... I clicked the correct one. There's a lot of stuff going through my brain right now. This is a great side. We need the health, so thank you. Artifacts are always good. When you play a spell, spells in your hand that cost... Oh my god. When you play a spell, spells in that hand cost less are reduced to 0. Got it. I understand that. I'm gonna take it. Okay. Multi-strike is good. Multi-strike is very good, actually. How good would it be, though? You know? How good would it be, though? Rage 7. I mean, sure. Let's make a unit that does 100 damage. Why not? It costs 4, but sure. Okay, upgrade a unit with plus 10 attack. Straight up, we don't need any more upgrades, I think. Like, we're pretty much done, so maybe we should start saving up our money to get our pyre to do as much damage as possible. Handheld totem number 3, baby. Spell weakness 3. It's been working out so well, and it just stacks ridiculously. So I think we have this fight and then the boss, right? Yeah. Non-boss enemy units restore all health when they move up a floor. You have 1,500. Yeah, but you're a non-boss. For 400 coins. That's a lot of damage. That's 40 extra damage. Look, if we die, we die. I don't care anymore. And by the way, before anyone says anything, me being like, oh, you're just saying that's a sandbag. No, you don't understand. I mean, if we die, we die. But this also means that immediately we need to build up, like, a very strong foundation, like, as soon as possible. And that means absolutely building up our spell weakness floor, like, as soon as possible. And that worked out really great. Multi-strike. That's fine. Multi-strike. I don't care. 8 times 2. Okay, never mind. I care. It's a bit more damage than I'm willing to, like, deal with. Alright, we're gonna get money no matter what. Happy to see it. I think you gotta... Well, I mean... You rage her, dude. Yeah, I've been wasting these rage cards on the wrong person. Burn it. You're dead. Happy to see that. Let's reduce you just for more incants. And all of these are free now because I remember that we have the anvil, so that's something I really got to pay attention to. And we probably could have been able to play another steelworker up there, but it's fine. Really, our main goal here is to, since we can't kill these enemies, just apply spell weakness and kill them on the next floor. Because I really don't want them getting up to the pyre. Yeah, like right now, goodbye. Excuse me. Steelworker, you get to go there. Frozen Lance, I mean, like, you might as well get a double incant, and then you might as well, like, pop you up to, like, a ridiculous degree, and then also, like, consume just for more incantations. Like, we're not getting anything. Well, actually, that's not necessarily true. We are getting something out of it. We're applying spell weakness, and we're just making... Look at how big she is, dude! She's freaking massive. Okay, that's fine. This, honestly, like, this should be difficult, but this is, like, I think this is going pretty well. I'd love to play you, but I can't. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. No. Things are getting through, which is not necessarily a good thing. I think that's the right bet. Yeah. Yeah. It's still, I mean, like, we're about to get hit a lot. Like, a lot. But no, he shouldn't have multi-strike, so it's not as bad. It's like 50% less bad than I thought it would be. Please don't kill my dude. Okay, I changed my mind. That was pretty bad. You can't afford to die, dude. I need you alive. Like, you have no idea how important you are to live. If you die, I think we lose this game. Straight up. So... I mean, you have to. This has to happen. Okay. Not a huge fan of this. Oh, we screwed up big. Yeah, we screwed up real big, dude. Well, there's nothing I can do. The good benefit, like the one benefit is that you're still alive. And that's, like, pretty good. But this boss is going to be, like, stupid strong. So, I mean, like, do what you got to do. You might as well set up. All right. This is where we get punished for getting too much of an ego. Goodbye. Goodbye, my sweet child. This is also not good. Okay. It's not... All we had to do was survive, basically. You're doing 25... Okay, you have to go. Yes. That's worth it. You, like, there's no way I'm allowing you to have multi-strikes. Straight up, forget that. Might as well. Might as well. How are we looking up here? You're not dead, but you're gonna be. They're all getting through. Was this worth it? Probably not. But you know what? The only way for us to get stronger as players and individuals is to, you know, learn and make mistakes, baby. I don't think we're gonna... Oh, dude. I don't think we're gonna die. Well... It's gonna be close, dude. Frostbite, huh? 433 damage is pretty good. 25. 4 to 5. 445. Straight up. I think you double this dude's armor. Get him ready. This becomes free to play. You get more cards. You freeze. You torch. That's pretty good. Is it enough? We'll freaking find out, dude. I don't think so, though. 200. 200. Okay, offering. Turn everything to free. Fortify. I mean, you know. Do what you gotta do, man. Frozen Lance, you're free. You're free. Keep playing it. We're dead. No, dude! He does 25 damage. We have 24 pyre HP. Going for the gold is what killed me. I'm so mad, but honestly, I think for a first try with the Stygian Guard, that's pretty good. Pyre bound. What in God's name are you? Can only be played on the pyre room and the floor below it. Deal 90 damage to the front enemy. That's so good. What? We have cards that can be played on the pyre now? Sigilled Seaweed. 50% chance to apply silence when an enemy enters. Yeah, that's great. Okay, Hellhorned Level 4. Rail Beater. Armor 25. Spike. Push the attacked unit to the back. Not bad. Consume. Apply 25 armor. I think we did pretty good considering it was our first time. Hey, if you like the episode, hit the like button. It really does help me out. Of course, you want to see more of my content in the future. Hit the subscribe button and join the Fade Tribe. And hey, if you watch all 45 minutes of this nightmare, something tells me you like it. Well, we're going to be having some more coming up soon. Yo, we're like not even halfway to getting Umbra. Okay, I'll see you next time. Not bad.